Hello everyone! I am here today to talk about adhesives. Yep, wig adhesives. Have you ever been in a meeting or been talking to somebody, maybe a stranger, and as you're talking, your wig is perfect. And then, yeah, absolutely, I totally agree with what you're saying. Yeah. You're wondering, why are they looking at me funny? And then you get back to your car or your desk and look in the mirror and you have this going on. It's really embarrassing. And yeah, I've had it happen to me a few times. And I didn't really know anything about adhesives when I first started wearing wigs. So this happened a lot, and I would always put bobby pins in, and I was always adjusting, and it was a pain. So after I was introduced to adhesives, this never happened to me again. Now, I have tried 3 different kinds of adhesives. I have tried a toupee tape, which I'm sure works really great if you are applying it to places where you don't have hair. Now, I do have some bio hair. It's just very thin and ugh. So when I was using the toupee tape, I was placing it along the edge here to hold my wig down. Did not work for me just because after a while it starts to pill up and turn into these like little gross balls, and it was gooey, and wow, I was really starting to get off track there. But it looked like boogers basically, and my wig still ended up sliding back, and you can see it. And not to mention, it's really, really hard to get out of hair. So you end up with a greasy mess trying baby oil to get it out, and it's just bleh, all over the place. So if you've got bio hair, I wouldn't recommend using that toupee tape. I do have 2 products that I have tried, thanks to my glorious wig sisters. And yeah, so we're going to be looking at Got to Be Glued. And this is the black container. It also comes in yellow. The yellow is white, and I prefer this one just because it comes out clear. See? Ooh, yeah. Okay, go back in there. And by the way, this is like $6 at Walmart, and a little bit goes a long way. The other one that I have is It Stays. Give you a closer look at that. This, I just got it, and I purchased it on Amazon for about $10. Now with this, It Stays, it is a roll-on. Not to be confused with roll-on, because if you put this here, your pits are gonna stick to your sides. Don't wanna do that. But It Stays is very tacky, and it rolls on. I don't know if you can kind of see the tackiness of it. Probably not, but that's it. And it helps with holding on wigs or putting it on things that you don't want to move, like articles of clothing. I know that people wear this with their diabetic socks, and it stays up. So again, we have these 2 products, both under $10 or roundabouts. Very good. They're both water soluble, comes off with water. So don't want to swim with your wig on wearing one of these, because it'll probably come off. So let's go ahead and start with the first one, which is it's Got to Be Glued. Got to Be Glued. I really like it just because it's very easy to work with, and it's literally hair gel, like a really stiff hair gel. And how I like to apply this is, let me get my tools here. I have a brush. See, just a little makeup brush. And what I usually do is I will put my wig on first before I apply it. And the reason I do this is this stuff, again, is like gel. It's gooey, and it stays gooey until it dries. So you put a little bit of gel. You can also use your fingers, but it's just really messy if you do that. And you want to put it along the hairline. So for purposes, so I don't have to take my wig off, I'm going to show you. This is a lace front. You're going to want to apply it to this area along the edge of your wig. And I only go back about as far as about the width of the brush, maybe a little bit further. And by the way, this is another John Renault wig. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, this is the John Renault Zara wig in color Shaded Mocha. So what I will do is I will position my cap where I want it to be. Now, mind you, I've been messing around with my bio hair and I don't have a cap on underneath it, so it's kind of peeking out. But what I'll do is I will gently lift my wig and place the gel where I want it to go. Now, this will take a little bit longer to dry, so it gives you a chance to move your wig around if you need to. Now, gently place it down to where you want to put your wig. Now, if it's not exactly perfect, that's fine. This will move around for a while, but what I like to do is take my fingers and gently slide across the hairline, across where the lace is. Now, you can put the adhesive where your lace stops and where your ear tabs meet. I do this just because I have some bio hair and my bio hair likes to peek out. But in all honesty, both products will not stay all day if you put it on fabric and your hair. So at least that's just my experience. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but it'll stay to the lace all day long until you take it off. So again, you want to gently press it down and then boop, boop. It's not going to go anywhere. Well, right now it will because it's not tucked on there very well. So let's go ahead and try It Stays. Now with the It Stays, I do the same thing. The applicator on here is pretty wide, so you probably don't want to just like smear it all over. I have tried to apply this directly without a brush, just as a roll-on without putting my wig on first. And then when I put my wig on, this stuck to my wig and my hair was just like all on my face. So highly recommend again that you probably put your wig on first and then use this because it will stick. So just take a little bit of your brush. A little bit goes a long way. And again, same thing. Ooh, it's already starting to stick. Just kind of put it wherever you want it to be. Now this stuff, the It Stays, is tacky when it goes on, and it's tacky while you're applying it. So it'll kind of stick right away. So if you have any little baby hairs and you want to bring them down, just kind of stick them there. It'll be fine. With the Got to Be Glued, it takes a little bit longer to dry. So you might just want to avoid doing a whole lot when you're getting ready and you've got the Got to Be Glued on. Just maybe pin it back while it's drying. The It Stays won't have a problem. So there you go, guys. That is kind of it for applying. Now, to take this off is super easy because, again, it's water soluble. And what you'll need is a very, very soft towel. I highly recommend a microfiber with very low piling on it. Let me grab my towel. Okay, so here I have just a regular terry cloth towel. If you're going to use just a regular, very soft towel like so, soak it in cool water or even just slightly warm water and make sure you can squeeze water out of it. And it's very important to do that. When you're going to take off your wig, you can pin your hair back, which is a lot easier. I just forgot my pin, or not my pins, but my clips. But clip your hair back, and then what you want to do is get your towel soaked with water, and you want to push, gently push and squeeze. Push and squeeze, push and squeeze, push and squeeze all across where you have adhesive. Now this is going to loosen the adhesive by putting a lot of water into it. Now if you're just dabbing, it's not going to work. You have to squeeze the water into the hairline. Once you do this, don't rip it off, okay? Because give it a chance to work, because if you go to take your wig off without using the water, it's going to pull whatever hair you have left out. even if you do it gently. So would not recommend it. Always use the water. Once it starts to loosen up, you can gently kind of wiggle your wig until you can see where it's starting to come off. And then gently, gently pull it back and off. Okay? Now, something I learned the hard way that I'm going to tell you is that you have to be so careful with your lace, because it's very delicate and it will probably catch on your towel if you try to wipe. So don't wipe, blot. You will rip your lace, guarantee it. Happened to me 2 times and I ruined my lace. I had to cut it. So anyways, that's pretty much it. And I hope that this helped you guys, and I urge you to go out there and try both products. And if you have something that you use that you really like, please drop a comment below. Tell me what you use. Tell me where you can get it. I'd love to try it. So have a great day, guys, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.